brush my teeth. I get a little mouthwash, something. Splash a little water on my face, take the crust out of my eyes. I did none of that. I just went right to a live stream. So you are witnessing how I look as soon as I wake up. I normally clear my throat. I got a little sinuses. You understand? Do a little sinus thing, a little sinus rinse. More congested. So I'm shot. I don't know. Just thought it'd be kind of funny to make like a video where you just first wake up. Nobody, I don't think, did that before. They just wake up out of a sleep and they go right to a live stream. I think that's kind of unique. Maybe it's not, but I wanted to do it. My breath is kicking like Bruce Lee. Hey, CC. Another day in paradise in the stock market, right? It's all like the same like levels, 530, 540 AMC. Everybody's out there. I love all those YouTubers. They're still doing those conspiracy videos. They're still doing the MOAS videos. A lot of them haven't changed. A lot of them are. Today's the day. 25,000 a share. I see them. They're still doing it. And you know what's crazy is they get a lot of views. New York Angelo, Buy the Dips, this other guy. I forget his name. There's still a lot of them out there doing it. And then there's a lot of people constantly just preaching the negative. Like that George Donahue guy. It's like he's always the negative. Like we get it. Like we understand there's corruption in the stock. Like you don't have to. Like how many times does someone has to say there's corruption in the stock market? Like 100 million times. Like we get it. We get the point. Stock market sucks ass. Gary Gunza's not doing his job. Okay, there is so much effing fuckery going on at AMC. Adam Aarons sucks big rhinoceros, Harry's ballsack. But it's like, it gets to a point where it's like, how many, I actually give these guys credit because they just keep saying the same things over and over and over and over and over. But you know what I never notice? There's never a solution. Do you all notice that? It's like these YouTubers, they constantly complain like little girls. They're complaining, corruption, everyone's screwing retail, but there is never a real solution. Okay, I told you all what the real solution was. The Apefather had what was called the gold standard. I had the master plan. Okay, but it's like, you know what it is? I'm dealing with a bunch of people. I'm going to just give you my opinion. I'm dealing with a bunch of people who really, they complain about the corruption, but I think they like it. I think they enjoy it. I think they like having their money robbed from them. That's what I believe. You want me to come clean and tell you the truth, because they really don't do anything. Like a protest, waste of time. A protest is a waste of time. It's not going to work. It is a complete, utter waste of time. Okay. Writing 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 letters to a judge is a complete, utter waste of time. Okay. But this is all you hear, these like YouTubers, they just repeat themselves every single day. And then, Lou with his chicken apocalypse, and everything is over, and we're finished. It seems like no one has a solution. You know what the true solution is? It's really quite simple. You don't have to be Albert Einstein. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a frigging genius to know what the solution is. It's so simple. Okay. And I already came up with this idea. But it's just like people, I don't know what it is with people. I don't know what's wrong with you people. It's like, look, you're putting your money, listen to me, in a system that's corrupt. You understand? So when you're doing that, it's like, what do you think is going to happen? What do you feel is going to happen when you're putting your money in a system that's corrupt? You think they're going to treat you fair? You think they're going to play by the rules? No, no. They're going to take your money. That's that. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like going to a casino and expecting to win. Look, whenever I go to a casino, I've won a few times lately, but whenever I go to a casino, I expect to lose. Like, so I'm going there with money. I'm prepared to lose. When I put money in the stock market, I put money in the stock market, I'm prepared to lose because this system is really not meant to make money. It really isn't. It's a corrupt system, in my opinion. I say it's alleged. It's a rigged system, and it's a system designed to take all of your money. So you might say, but what's the solution? What's the solution, Father? You know what I think the solution is? First of all, get out of the stock market. I'm gonna tell you what I think this. I'll tell you what I think the solution is. Get out of the stock market and get into something that always makes money. Real estate. Again, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not giving financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm just flat out tell you, I've been watching like guys like Floyd, Mayweather. The dude makes like $300 million a fight. And you know what he takes his money? Do you know what he does with his money? He buys commercial real estate. He currently owns 9 skyscrapers, Floyd Mayweather. And he's in the process right now of building his 10th skyscraper. And I say to myself, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. All of this bullshit with the stock market, Ken Griffin, Gary Gensler, Adam Aaron, they could all go suck my big Italian schlong. All these friggin' people. They could suck my hairy friggin' balls. Okay? So, what a father wants to do is I want to start getting involved in very high level real estate. Now, would I like support from everybody? Sure. Will I get support from all of you? Probably not. Okay. But one way or the other, I'm heading in that direction. I'm just heading in that direction. High priced real estate. Antonio Miranda, hey, Father, I must confess something. I was not seeing the physical similarity between you and that. You're obsessed with this Dennis Rodman thing. I don't know. I don't know how I look like Dennis Rodman, but I don't know. I think I look more like Tony Soprano, James Gandolfini. That's who I look like to me. When I look in the mirror, I see James Gandolfini. I definitely don't see Dennis Rodman. Are you canceling plans on the strip club? Look, you want to know what the end result is? When you make good investments, listen to me. When you make investments that make money and that are successful investments, you could kind of do whatever you want. You understand? You got money coming in every month. You have a stream of income coming in every month. You could do whatever you want. You could anything. You want mansions. You want. So, like, I'll give you. You take a guy like Donald Trump. You understand? So he made great investments. What did that lead to? It led to him getting his own 747. His own helicopters. He had the Trump. The princess. He had the big yacht, the Marina. He had. I don't. Listen, we all know that the guy had sex, with Stormy Daniels, right? Porn stars. So, in other words, when you got the money, I'd like to say it's alleged, but I'm pretty confident that he did have that affair with Stormy Daniels. I think it really did happen. I mean, I'll say it's alleged, but I'm pretty fairly confident that occurred. And people don't realize that was going on when his wife, Melania, when she was pregnant with Barron. So he was doing his thing. But anyway, we'll put that aside. The thing is, when you have money, You could do. There's no limits. The key is, you know what the key is? It's like what Tony Montana said in Scarface. First, you get the money. Then you get the power. Then you get the women. You got to have like that. It's like that. It's very, very true what he's saying, Tony Montana. Okay. So, first you got to get the money. You really think you're going to get the money in the stock market? Who believes this? I was watching this interview. I was watching this interview on Trump not too long ago. And he was actually saying that a lot of his very good friends, like meaning like, his fellow billionaires, that they invested in the stock market in very, very good companies, not like, crazy meme companies like us, right? Like they invested in solid companies and they lost 50% of their net worth. And he said not one, he's not talking about one, two, or three. He's talking about several of his fellow billionaires. He said they did nothing wrong. They invested in the stock market. They lost 50% of their net worth. I don't know what this guy Johnny Blaze is talking. Johnny's in like another planet right now, man. Yeah, I know. I was just making a video about this before, Antonio. These lunatic AMC YouTubers like New York Angelo, they're still doing the same thing that they did 2 years ago. The squeeze is evident. Everything is, I don't even, it's getting to a point where it's not even funny anymore. No, I'm more into, no, I'm not, I'm completely not dividend stocks. I'm completely like no REITs. I'm talking about actual physical real estate, actual real property. But, it just gets to a point where you say to yourself, where is the money at? Where's the money? You know, the money seems to be in real estate. That's it. That's the bottom line. You know what I mean? But the money seems to be, you know, you could do both. There's a lot of times you'll see a skyscraper that will have both residential, in other words, people can buy condos, condominiums, and then on the ground floor level, you see retail. You know what I mean? So they do a little bit of both. Or in some cases, they do all commercial. The reason why I'm a little scared with commercial real estate nowadays is because of everything that happened with the coronavirus. Everything that happened with the coronavirus kind of freaked me out. I'm not going to lie to you. It freaked me out. And a lot of people nowadays are working at home. You even see but I think that ultimately that commercial real estate will always be a winner. Like there's no question about it. It'll always be a winner. But I did get a little freaked out with the coronavirus because you saw these big gigantic buildings empty because everybody was like, that's it. I don't want to commute to work. I want to work at home, and retail suffered in terms of all of the retail stores that were renting space, and everyone took like a major hit during the coronavirus. Really opened up my eyes. But what I noticed was, do you know what didn't take a hit during the coronavirus? People were still buying condominiums, man. People were still buying houses. Um, I don't know. I'm just saying. I definitely think that I definitely think that condominiums, residential, commercial, might be a little better, than commercial. I'm just look commercial throughout the years has been the best investment in the world, commercial real estate. But the thing is that ever since the coronavirus hit, don't you kind of second guess it a little bit because some companies, they literally make their employees work at home now. There are still people right now, still people not working in the corporate offices. They're working at home. So I kind of feel, but there is a solution. Maybe you could do like a mixed tower. You could do a residential and a retail. You could do both. So you could have a little bit of a commercial going on. This way you know what they say? It's like, you know what I mean? You get the best of two worlds. Rather than solely make it a commercial building, only commercial, you make it both. You understand? You got a little bit of retail space, commercial space, residential space. I think that Mayweather is the man. And he's starting to become a big hero of mine now. He's starting to become like I'm getting very inspired. Not just the fact that he's a great athlete, not just the fact that he's a great boxer, a great boxing promoter, but the fact that he is a great businessman. And I look at all of us and I wish that we could all say the same. But I feel like we're all just limiting ourselves, if you want me to tell you the truth. I feel like we all have the potential for greatness. All of us have the potential for greatness, but I just feel like, I don't know, we're blindsided by hate. We're blindsided by distrust. In other words, I feel all of us should be involved in building friggin' skyscrapers. That's what I'm saying. That's Apefather's new plan. We should all be friggin' involved in skyscrapers, and specifically New York City to start. And then eventually maybe all the major cities, but throughout the country. So anyway, Apefather is now going to start something new. But let me tell you the way I'm going to do it. All right, this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm asking everybody, okay, I'm going to make videos about this to help me build, okay, the first Apefather Tower. Yes, you're a psychopath. This will be done by super chats. This will be done by super chats. But now let me explain to you. There's a reason why this has to be done this way. Because I cannot get in trouble legally with the SEC. I can't do it. I cannot do it. After the first tower is built, okay, after the first tower is built, I will then sit down with a very, very prestigious law firm, and I'm going to see if I could become like similar to a wreath. You understand? Where I'm going to file all the legal paperwork and become a wreath. Something now where all of you can get involved. But you see, you can't do it from step one. You can't do it from step one. Step one, you have to prove that you can actually do it. You have to prove that you can make it a reality. And then once you have that prototype, once you have that tower built, now you could go to step two. So anyway, that's where I'm heading. Now, understand this. If you don't want to help me, don't help me. I will do it myself. I will become the most famous YouTuber on planet Earth. And I'm telling you, this is where I'm heading. You know where I'm heading right now? I decided, final decision, final decision. I want to be like Floyd Mayweather. I want to become like this guy. The guy currently has 9 skyscrapers he owns, and he's building his 10th skyscraper. That's it. I am done with the stock market. Look, the only thing I'm holding right now is AMC and GameStop, and I'll hold it for however long I have to hold it. But that's it. I'm done. I am never investing in the stock market again. I am done with the stock market. My only goals in my life right now is to become a superstar on YouTube and to go into real estate, big time real estate, huge real estate. Now, I'm not saying no to commercial real estate. I am not saying no to it, but I might tend to do more towards residential, a mixed residential and, retail. Retail on the bottom, residential, meaning, condominiums. Now, the thing is, there are some people that might think the same way that I think, and they may think that building skyscrapers is the way to go. So here's what I'm offering you. Okay, if you help me build the first one, you will now be officially a part of the wreath that I will create. I will ultimately create a wreath, okay, where you will eventually have an opportunity to have an ownership position in future real estate developments, but the first one you will not. So I want to be perfectly crystal clear. So you might say, why the FUCK should I give you a super chat, Apefather, if I'm not going to own anything? Because sometimes in life, what you have to do, you have to give somebody a shot to prove themselves. You have to give somebody a shot. That's the key. You understand? It's called a leap of faith. You have to say, I'm gonna just trust in you, do the right thing, show us you could do it, show us what you're made of. I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean. Okay. I normally charge when I used to do piano lessons, right? I normally charged like $75 an hour back in the day. Now, some piano teachers, what they do is they do what's called a free first piano lesson. So, like the first piano lesson is free. You want to know why they do that? You want to know why they do that? It's called a point prover. They want to prove to the parents that they're an excellent piano teacher. Or in some cases, what piano teachers do is they'll say, I'll take 50% off the first lesson, or instead of it being 75, let's just call it $20, whatever the case may be. In other words, they'll give them a discounted price for the first lesson. It's called a point prover. They want to prove themselves. They want to prove themselves so that this way, after the parents see, Bono, this guy's a good piano teacher. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he is doing. I want to work with this guy. I want to build a long-term relationship with this guy. See, so that's what I'm trying to do now with residential and eventually commercial real estate, is that I want to prove to all of you that I could do it. That's what I want to do. So the first actual development, it's just going to be a leap of faith. That's it. It's literally going to be because you love the Apefather. Okay, you want to give me a shot, wreath. Okay, whatever. You're going to give me a shot, and then once you see that I have successfully completed one project, all legal paperwork will be filed. Everything will be registered with the SEC. And now, all those people who gave me that shot to do the first development, you will now be a part of my family, my wreath family. You will be a part of future projects where all of us will benefit together. But we can't do it like that in the first project. So no interest, no ownership interest will be given to you for the first project. What will be given to you is kind of like you're reserving a spot. You're reserving a spot in the wreath. That's what it is. That's what it is. In other words, you're reserving your spot that after we complete just one project, the second project, the third project, the fourth project, the fifth project, the sixth project, the seventh project, the eighth project, the ninth project, the 10th project, you will now all be involved where you have some sort of an interest. You see what I'm trying to say? Where you will now benefit. Now, look, you may all think I'm crazy, but can I just be honest with all of you? The stock market sucks big rhinoceros balls. Don't you understand that? Can't you all understand that? Can't you understand that? Can't you understand that you were involved in a rig system? You're involved in a system that is it just manipulates you out of your money. Just doing a little quick live. And you know what? You're the stupid ones. You're the stupid ones. You know who's the smart one? Floyd Mayweather. He's the smart one. Okay? You're all the stupid ones that continuously keep putting money in a stock market that robs from you, that steals from you. It's like you're idiots, okay? Whereas real estate always is the winner. That's the thing. Real estate is always the winner. Sam the Great, the chances that you made 1.2 million last year in the stock market, this guy, you hear what this guy's writing? The chances of that are, I have a better chance right now, listen to me, brother, of some guy knocking on my door and literally giving me a suitcase filled with like whatever, $1 million. Just knocks on my, a random person comes to my door, knocks on my door, take this. This is a free gift. Okay, that you made 1.2 billion. Can everybody? Did everyone read Sam the Great's comment? He said that he made $1.2 billion in the stock market. JT14, I have a lot of respect for you. You've always been a big supporter of the Apefather. John Nito, I love you, brother. Listen, let me explain something to all of you. I am not asking for your help because I know that somehow this is going to turn into a begging. So let me be clear, okay? I am going to do this myself. He is a beast, Floyd Mayweather. He has just become my number one inspiration and my number one hero, John. Floyd Mayweather is my hero. I look up to him. He's my inspiration. Okay, so now here's the thing. I am not asking for your help. I'm not. So listen, if you don't want to do it, continue to watch my live streams, continue to watch my videos, continue to be entertained by the Apefather. It is all good. Keep your $5 super chats. Keep your $2 super chats. It's all good. But if you do like the Apefather and you do support the Apefather, then help me turn this idea into a reality. Now, I understand that you're pissed off. I get it. You're going to be like, but Apefather, I'm giving you a super chat and I'm not going to have any type of ownership interest in this, real estate complex, this skyscraper that you want to build. Only the first one. I don't know how many times I have to say this to you. It's only going to be the first one. I want the first one to be the prototype because I want to be able to prove. See, you know what I need? Can I tell you what I need? You know what I need? I need to have one successful project. This is what I need. Until I actually have, see, Sam the Great makes a good point. I have to say one thing about Sam the Great. Until I have one successful project underneath my belt, everyone's going to think I'm a joke. Everybody. Everybody on social media is going to think I'm a joke. Everybody in the world is going to think I'm a joke. All of my haters and even my people who love the Apefather, you're going to all think I'm a joke. But this is the thing. If I get one successful project underneath my belt, just one. Like I remember when Donald Trump, he completed, it was the Commodore Hotel, okay? And he turned the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt. Once he got that one successful development under his belt, everybody took him seriously. And he winded up becoming, at that time, the biggest developer of real estate in New York. And then, obviously he built an empire, right? Of course, he had a lot more help. I mean, he had his father, Fred Trump, co-signed the loan. Listen, the guy had a lot of support because of his father. But the thing is that I'm just trying to do this not just for me. I'm trying to do this for you too. I feel like all of these people, millions of, was it 3.8 million shareholders in AMC, I think they'd be better off in real estate. Now, again, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm an entertainer. But I just think that all these people who keep pouring money into the stock market, I really think you're wasting your time. That's what I think. I think it's a no-win situation. You're not going to win. You're just making Ken Griffin richer. The guy's got a monopoly. He controls everything. He controls all the payment for. And like I told you, I watched this whole interview on Donald Trump, and he was saying it. He was saying that all of his fellow billionaire friends who didn't invest in real estate, who invested in the stock market, all lost an average of about 50% of their net worth. And they were, let me make this clear to you. They were investing in good companies. They weren't investing in like memes. They were I mean, look at how much Amazon went down. Who would have ever thought that Amazon would go down this much, right? Look at how much Tesla went down. I mean, Elon went from having a net worth of 320 billion to now he's somewhere at 180 billion. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen to me. Having $180 billion net worth is pretty damn impressive, right? And I'm not taking anything away from Elon Musk. But the fact is, Elon Musk holds the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if you know this. Elon Musk lost the most money in the history of the stock market. This is not my opinion. This is fact. Elon Musk lost the most money in the history of the stock market. The guy lost $200 billion. $200 billion. Okay. So it just goes to show you stock market sucks balls, man. The stock, you want to know the only thing the stock market is good for? I'm going to tell you what it is. When you own a company, I'm going to tell you what the stock market is good for. When you own a company and your company gets established enough, you're like the CEO of the company, right? And you bring that company public. Okay, you issue yourself, whatever it is, 10 million shares, and the company has an initial public offering. The company shoots up, and that makes you a billionaire. Okay, but other than that one process, other than that one step of an initial public offering where you make a ton of money, the stock market in general sucks rhinoceros ball sack. It sucks. And like I said to you, it doesn't make a difference to me anymore what you believe. I really honestly don't care what you believe. I honestly don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm going to do this myself. Look, the way that Floyd Mayweather did it himself, I'm going to do it myself. I am going to work my ass off on YouTube. I am going to become the world's most successful YouTuber. And I will do all of this without your help. But there is a but. Because I understand there are people out there who love the Apefather. And there are people out there who truly want to see the Apefather succeed. So I'm leaving the door open. I'm leaving the door open for those people. For those people out there that say, you know what, I love this guy. I think he's going to be the next Donald Trump. I love him. Then give me a super chat. Now understand that super chat that you give to me will not give you any ownership interest. So you might say, why am I doing it? You're doing it because you're helping me get one successful project underneath my belt. You're helping me get a prototype so I can prove to all of you and I can prove to the whole world that I am a winner and that I could do it. Then we could start talking business. That's when now I could say I registered everything with the SEC. I started a REIT, okay, however you pronounced it, a real estate investment trust, okay, and then we could get involved. And then now we could start really, really thinking big together as a family on just skyscrapers. Look, I want to follow in the footsteps of Floyd Mayweather. That's it. I think that dude is brilliant. I love him. I love that guy. I effing love that guy. And I want to follow in his footsteps. Because think about it. You see all these professional athletes, right? They make millions and millions of dollars. And so many of them squander their money. So many of them. People who win the lotto, 300 million, 400 million, they squander their money. Now, you want to hear the truth about the ape father? I'm going to say something that's going to be very upsetting. Okay. I think I might have squandered $200,000 by investing in AMC. I think I did. I think I kind of threw that money into the fucking shit box. I'm coming clear with you now. I'm leveling with you. I made a major mistake. I fucked up. All right. I fucked up. Okay. Because I had the same beliefs. I listened to that jackass Lou, that piece of garbage who claims he had all these secret connections, who claims that he had insider tips, all these lies, that he had to shut down his channel because all he did was lie. So all he did was lie. Okay. And I put 200 large into AMC at $53 a share. And I know all of you are laughing at me, and I know all of you are happy that I'm down all this money. I understand that. But that's, you know what it is? You have to learn your lessons in life. You have to, at some point, you have to, this is what you have to do. You have to grow up. At some point, you have to say, I made a mistake. Do I want to continue making the same mistakes? Do I want to continue making the same mistakes? Or do I want to learn from those mistakes? So here's my current situation. Every single time I've invested in real estate, I made money. Every time. I've owned a whole bunch of houses. Every single, like I said, my current house, Tendy Time, I bought it for 330,000. It's worth close to 600,000. Every single time I invest in real estate, I make money. Okay, so I say to myself like this: why am I investing in the stock market where I lose money, right? Why am I not investing in real estate where I make money? I don't know, call me nuts, call me crazy. Now, you might say to yourself, so what are you saying, Apefather? You're going to turn your channel into a real estate channel? No, no. The plan is still the same. I am going to keep my channel entertainment in terms of food. Okay? So, like the food father. I'm thinking about eating 100 chicken nuggets, by the way. I might do that today. But anyway, I'm keeping my channel the food channel. Okay? Where it's going to be food competitions. It's going to be me eating, mukbangs, all that shit. Mukbangs, however the F you say it. Okay? God bless you, CC. I love you. But when I guess this is what I'm saying to all of you. If by some miracle, okay, I become a very successful YouTuber, you understand? I want to use the money I earn into skyscrapers. I want to invest into skyscrapers. I want to invest into probably a mix. You know what I think I'm going to do? Rather than to just make a building commercial, I think the best thing to do is to do a mix of residential and commercial. Because this way you have the best of two worlds. I don't think it's a smart idea to just do only commercial. Because you want to know why? You see too many people nowadays working at home. You see too many things. The coronavirus scared the shit out of me. But having a mixture of residential and commercial, I think, is a smart idea. This way, it's like you're covering both of your bases. Okay, wreath. Yeah, but it's all short lived, Tommy. Tommy, it's all short lived. It's not, it's, it's to a B Hazer. My throat is too sore. I can't do it right now. She's your queen to be. BH says that AMC will go to 80, 50, 90, 50, but we're at 550. It's the best I can do right now. I just woke up. I can't hit the high notes. I'm just saying it's always short lived. Look, you have the cases where, all right, let me give you an example. Let's take AMC. All of us saw AMC have that amazing rise to $73 a share, right? We all saw it. Okay. Where is it today? Where is AMC today? 540, $5.50. Okay. So the stock market, there's too much, there's too much volatility. There's too much fluctuation. You don't see that in real estate. You don't see that. Like if you build a building, let's just say for $2 billion, I'll give you an example, a skyscraper, right? You know, typically it goes up in value. Typically, as the years pass, it goes up in value. You're not going to see this tremendous drop in value. You're not going to see a skyscraper that was built for $2 billion and then 1 or 2 years passes by and now it's worth $100 million. You don't see that in real estate. Okay, you see that in the stock market. You see that in the stock market. Okay, and that's exactly what Trump was saying. He was saying that he saw all of his friends, fellow billionaires, invest in the stock market and instantly lose 50% of their net worth. So, look, it's like I said to you, look, I wish you all the best. Look, if you want to continue investing in the stock market, God bless you. God bless your families. I wish you the best of health. I wish you the best of happiness. I wish you all the best of success. I'm out of the stock market. Look, I'm 45 years old. Okay. I've already lived half my life. It's time for me to wisen up. It's time for me to smarten up. And it's time for me to start making smart investments. Smart investments. And I can no longer be a part of bad investments anymore. That's it. AMC will be my final, last bad investment of my life. Moving forward, I am making great investments. Now, if you want to be a part of it with me, you're welcome to jump on the ship. You're welcome to jump on the Apefather train. Okay. Help me build the first project. Like I said, I don't care if you give me a super chat, a friggin' $2, $3. Help me build the first project. You will not get interest. You will not get an ownership interest. But you're helping me prove to the world that I am a force to be reckoned with. You're helping me prove to the world that if I could do it once, I could certainly do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Okay. We then at that point we could establish a wreath and all of us could prosper together. If you don't want to do it, no problem. Keep watching my videos. You're going to keep seeing me eat. I'm going to make all of you laugh. I'm going to entertain all of you. But I'm just saying to you that whatever super chats that you give to me, I will now save to build my first real estate project. That's what I'm saying to you. So that's it. Basically, what I'm saying to you is the super chats that you're giving me is for me to complete my first real estate project. That's it. That's what I'm saying to you. So you're not going to have any ownership interest in it, but you're going to help me reach a dream that ultimately can help you. Because once I reach my dream, I will take my success and share it with you in the sense that I can start a wreath and we can all do the second project together. Okay. But I need to complete the first project first, where I will have 100% ownership interest. Now, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Just keep watching me eat. Like I said, I'm probably going to eat 100 chicken nuggets probably today. So just keep watching me eat. Keep watching my channel for entertainment purposes only. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy Apefather eating. Enjoy my food challenges. Enjoy, me acting like a complete idiot. Jumping in my pool, eating and drinking in my hot tub. Keep enjoying it. But I want to be like Floyd Mayweather. That's just me. I want to be like that guy. That guy impressed the living shit out of me. That dude is a friggin' beast, man. That guy, I watch that guy's videos and I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, what idiots all of us are. Like I was watching his videos and I'm thinking to myself, we're all idiots. This guy's investing in skyscrapers. This guy's making so much money. This guy is rocking the friggin' house. And what are we doing? All of us, what do we do? You know what we're doing? We're giving Ken Griffin money so he can build skyscrapers. This is what's happening. We're all making Ken Griffin richer. He's taking all of our money from us, right? And he's going out and he's building skyscrapers. He's building gigantic towers in Miami, Ken Griffin. He's building gigantic towers in friggin' Manhattan. I see. I'm trying to make all of you think big, but you won't think small. A lot of you have very small balls, unfortunately. You have tiny, tiny testicles. And it's like you all think very small. It's like you just don't realize these people are laughing at us. They're laughing at all of us. You just don't realize it. Like Ken Griffin, he's in his skyscraper right now. Listen to me. He's got his feet up. He's smoking a Cuban cigar. He's drinking Dom Perignon, and he's laughing at us. He's laughing at us. Citadel made 16 billion last year. Ken Griffin increased his net worth 4 to 5 billion. That time, look. I don't know where your head's at, brother. I know you eat a lot of dirt, and I know that the dirt affects your brain cells. So I'm just going to ignore it. I don't want, look, let me explain something to all of you. I'm done with this whole proving my wealth to all of you. I'm done. Look, I don't even want to talk about it no more. I'm done. I'm done with Apefather. How much money do you have? Apefather, how much AMC shares do you have? Apefather, how much cash do you have? I've been playing this game with all of you for too effing long. I'm not doing it no more, Tendy. I'm not doing it, okay? Tendy, worry about your shares. Because remember, you sold AMC too. Who remembers Tendy time at his, remember when Tendy, you sold it? Okay. All right, Tendy. Tendy, remember the GoFundMe page you put up because you wanted a new family truck? Who remembers that about Tendy time? You remember that one? Tendy, when you put up the GoFundMe page for your family, that was different. I told you, God bless you. I don't know if you remember this. I said, God bless your family. God bless your newborn baby. That's different. When it comes to family, you have every right. You have every right to ask for help if you need help, especially when it's for a beautiful baby. Okay. But Teddy, you put up a GoFundMe page because you wanted a new truck. That's ridiculous, Teddy time. Why is it the responsibility of the AMC apes to buy you a new truck? How about this? Can someone buy me a truck? You won't make me laugh with that shit. Yeah, boxing match. Yeah. Teddy, unfortunately, your channel. Teddy, I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I don't want you to take this the wrong way. You have not been able to increase your channel. Teddy Time says my channel is garbage, right? Teddy has a little over 1,000 subscribers, unfortunately. And I think that I don't think you have 1 million views, Teddy, right? What do you have exactly? What do you have, like maybe 200,000 views or under 200,000 views? Teddy, unfortunately, you're what's called broccoli in terms of YouTube. You're not in my league. I am a superior YouTuber than you. Okay, Teddy? You got to just face the facts, brother. You got to face the facts. You're not in my league. You're not. So that's it. And I'm going to continue to get bigger. I'm going to get bigger and bigger. And you know what you're going to see? The Apefather is going to do a lot of things himself. That's it. With or without everybody's help, I'm going to do it myself. I don't need nobody's help. I can do it myself. See, what you all don't realize, is I'm offering you the opportunity here. See, you think it's the opposite. You know what it is? You think it's the opposite. You think that I'm a beggar. You think I'm begging for money. You think I'm a grifter, all this shit. Okay. What you don't understand is it's the opposite. I'm trying to give you the opportunities because together, if we actually work together, we can accomplish amazing things, great things. But unfortunately, it's like none of you think this way. I don't know what it is about you. It's like none of you think this way. It's like you just don't think this way. You don't think big. We should own friggin' skyscrapers. We should own hotel casinos. Okay. And inside these hotel casinos, you could kind of have everything. You could have, the Apefather Steakhouse, the Apefather Italian restaurants, and the apes. Apefather and the apes. You could have all of this stuff at hotel and casinos. So it's like the point is that going into real estate is the answer. That's what I'm trying to make all of you understand. Going into like basically following in the footsteps of Donald Trump. I think that he did it all right. I really do. I think he did it all right. I think his whole life was right, correct, in terms of business. Okay, I know that he made a lot of mistakes in terms of he had some tax problems with the Trump organization. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about investments. Listen, who could doubt that that guy did not make the greatest investments in the world? Come on, Trump Tower, right on Fifth Avenue. You know what I mean? Tendy time, look, this is the thing. Chad Clifford called me up screaming at me. You never have your facts straight, brother. You always like try to twist the stories up. Chad Clifford called me up screaming at me because I said to Chad I had his address. Now, I never made a threat to Chad Clifford. I never made a threat. I just simply said I had his address. Now, the reason why I said I had his address, Tendy, is because people have been harassing my family. You know what I don't like about you, Tendy Time, is that if people were harassing your family, we already know how crazy you get. If somebody would mess with your family, you would be on the warpath. Okay. But yet, you should be on my side with this, Tendy Time. You should be on my side. That's why I think that you're a country bum and I think you're a hypocrite. You're a country bum who loves to eat dirt and you're a hypocrite. Because Tendy Time, people have been harassing my family. People have been harassing my wife, who has stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized to her brain. They've been scaring my children, knocking on my door at midnight. Okay? They've been scaring my mother, who has a heart condition and COPD. And once again, guess whose side Tendy Time is on? He's on Chad Clifford's side. He's on the side of the fucking perpetrator. He's on the side of the people who are harassing my family. You're probably also on the side of Fat Boy Blubber Dale, Triple Chin Dale. You're probably on his side too. Okay? So you know what that makes you, Tendy Time? It makes you a hypocrite. Tendy, all I can tell you is this. Tendy, every time I make money in my life, I made it in real estate. I mean, it's all I can tell you, brother. I don't know what else to tell you. Every time I made an investment in real estate, I make money. My current house, I'm up $300,000 on, Tendy, since 2018. I don't know what else to tell you. It's like it just seems to be, you know what it is? All right, let me give you an analogy. Let me give you an analogy, Tendy Time. Maybe this is something that you could understand. Let's say you go to a store and they sell, let's say, ribs. You understand? Every time you go to this store, the ribs that you buy are the most juiciest, delicious ribs that you have ever ate in your life. Like every single time. There's never one time. It always are the best ribs. But now there's another store in Georgia next door. It's a newly formed store. They also sell ribs. Now you go to this store and the ribs taste like your friggin' country ass. It tastes like shit. Okay? And you're throwing up and you're vomiting and you're getting sick. And every single time you go to this other store, you get food poisoning, you get nauseous, you get sick. So here's my question to you, right? Why would you continue to go to the store that's making you sick, where you're throwing up, you're nauseous, you're vomiting, when the other store has the most delicious, juiciest, most satisfying ribs? So my analogy is this: real estate is the store that has the juicy ribs that are delicious. You understand? That are the best ribs on earth. Stock market is the store that tastes like your pubic hairs and your ass. That's the stock market. Okay. So, like I said, if you all want to stick with that, stick with it. I'm not going to do it. I want to go for the juicy ribs. I want to go for everything that tastes delicious. That's what I want to do. You all can do whatever the F you want to do. Okay. And like I said, any super chats that you give to me will help me build my first real estate project. So I'm just letting you know. Anytime you make a super chat, it will go towards Apefather building his first real estate project. You will not own an ownership. I'm telling you, I want to be clear about this because I don't want people coming back to me and trying to sue me. You will not own any percentage of ownership in the real estate project if you give me a super chat. The super chat you're giving to me is for entertainment purposes only. But it's also kind of like a vote of confidence. It's also like saying, hey, Father, I believe in you. I want to see you succeed. I want you to do it. Do it, Ape Father. You know, I've been hearing the constant thing that real estate's about to crash. And you know what's happening? Everything, prices are rising. See, you know what you all don't understand is that people ultimately are going to always need a place to live, brother. You just don't understand this. There's no way out of it. It doesn't matter what we're going through in life. It doesn't matter, what's happening. People are always going to need a place to live. That's it. That's just the bottom line. So we could go through the coronavirus. We could go through monkeypox. We could go through the fucking bird flu. People need a residence. They need a place to live. Bottom line. Okay. So it's called necessities of life. It's like, I'll give you an example. You always need milk, right? We need milk. We need eggs. We need water. Okay. So does it really make a difference if we're in crazy times, coronavirus, monkeypox, bird flu, all this shit, right? No. You still need milk. You still need eggs. You still need water. That's the same thing with real estate. What's up, Mo Money Investing? So it's like I said, look, I know that none of you are going to support me. I get it. And in all honesty and fairness, you want to know why I make these videos? Because I'm getting views. Do you really want me to be honest with all of you? I kind of enjoy, I get like a pleasure working all of you up. I don't know if you know this. I like making all of you angry. Do you really think that I believe in my mind that you're all going to give me super chats? That's going to be like $1 billion, right? That I'm going to go out and I'm going to build a skyscraper. I know that. I know that you're not going to do that, okay? So you might say, why are you doing this then for? Because I don't know. It's kind of entertaining for me. I love getting you angry. I love getting all of you worked up. I like it. I enjoy it. I just like it. You guys get so angry, it makes me laugh. What's up, Zanny? Why not acquire a city? Anything is possible. See, you don't realize that. You don't realize that a lot of things that the Ape Father does is to make you angry. Like when I would say like 90% of the things that I do. There's a small percentage where I'm being serious. Like, I was actually serious about firing Adam Aaron. That wasn't a joke. Like I really, really wanted that Mama Luke out of AMC. And I wanted the AMC insides, all of those friggin' insiders, all of the board of directors, I wanted their asses fired. And I wanted them replaced by retail investors. That was true. That wasn't no bullshit. And George Donahue, or Donahue George, whatever the F his name is, he said that was his idea. No, 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 no. That was my idea. That was my idea. Donahue George robbed that off me. Tendy time. Talking about real estate, I see a place yesterday for 400K. If I had the money, I would have bought that and turned it into a multifamily Section 8 housing that guarantees the rent is paid every month. So Tendy time, ultimately, you're agreeing with me that real estate is a good investment, right? you're agreeing with me, Tendy time. Thank you for proving my point, Tendy. I appreciate that. Tendy, think of it this way. All right, I'm going to ask everybody the truth now. Let's say I gave all of you, let's just say I became like Elon Musk. I became a billionaire. Here we are. And I gave each person on this live stream $1 million. Answer truthfully. Where would you invest that $1 million? Would you invest it in real estate or would you invest it in the stock market? I just want to ask all of you that question. Truthfully now, don't just give me an answer because you hate me or you're trying to spite me. Tendy time, if I gave you $1 million right now, where would you invest that money? In real estate or the stock market? Zanny, Commander 35 has a BB gun, brother. I don't want to keep going over this with you. He has a BB gun, bro. Only residential. No, so, but you're answering the question. So Tendy Time and Zanny are both saying that they would invest their money in real estate, residential real estate. Okay. So here's what I don't understand. All right. Once again, I hate these people who give me 99 cents and they insult my children. It's terrible. It's absolute. You are the scum of the earth. You're going to burn in hell. So I hope it's worth. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to have a fiery eternity in hell? I guess it's worth it for you. So listen, when your balls are burning and Lucifer is taking up a freaking pitchfork, shoving it up your ass, you got to ask yourself if it's worth it for these freaking 99 cents donations that you insult my children. All right. Well, that's something for you to decide where your balls and your ass is burning down below in hell. Well, like I said to you, Teddy, I agree with you in that sense. Like I said, I've been getting a bad taste in my mouth with commercial. I did. I said that, because I see a lot of people now, they're working at home. The coronavirus 100%, screwed everything up with commercial real estate. So I do agree with you, residential is the way to go. I do agree. I think stocks suck completely. I don't want to put one more dollar of my money in the stock market. I'm done. Look, I got a shitload. The only thing I might do is buy GameStop moving forward, honestly, because I'm trying to build up. I have a 5 year plan with GameStop that I believe I'm going to get all of my AMC money back from. So besides GameStop, I have a lot of AMC. I mean, from time to time, I buy. I never buy a lot now. I just buy a little AMC. I have so much AMC shares, so it's all good. I don't really have to keep buying it. Well, Teddy, at least you admit. Look, Teddy, you're admitting that what this person is saying about my daughter is messed up. Correct? Okay. But what you're not understanding, Teddy, is the same exact thing happened with Chad Clifford. And the same thing happened with Dale. I don't want to keep repeating this because it gets boring. I believe that they are the ones responsible for harassing my family. That's it. And I went over the proof. Dale was the one who bought the fish sandwich at McDonald's. Then Dale sent fish sandwiches from McDonald's to my house at DoorDash at midnight. Okay. Now, you have to understand, Chad Clifford and Dale worked together. Like when Dale was eating the fish sandwich, he was doing a video with Chad Clifford. So is it reasonable to believe? Is it reasonable to believe that if Dale, right, sent the fish sandwiches to my house, that Chad Clifford was involved? I think it's reasonable to believe. And you know what I don't like about Chad Clifford? Is that he always says family should be off limits. He always says that. He goes, Rich, me and you, we could break each other's balls, box, fight, whatever the case may be. Family should be off limits. And that's why Chad got so angry. Chad got so angry because I said I had his address. So he interpreted that I was going to, harass his family. But what Chad doesn't understand is this. I would never do something like that. I'm a father. I have two beautiful children. I have a beautiful wife, a beautiful mother. I would Chad must think so low of me that he thinks I would harass his daughter. I would never do that. Never in a million years. And Teddy, I would never harass your daughter either. I don't want to get into it with you, Teddy, but that's not Apefather style. I don't harass children. That was your cell number. We had a beef going, and I was responding to you. I would never harass your daughter at any time. Well, I don't agree with you, Antonio Miranda. I don't agree with you. I think $1 million would be much, much better invested in real estate. But again, you see, Detective Pikachu, you're an asshole, brother. You're an asshole because you're not understanding something. Look, I understand you don't like me. I understand that. And I don't like you either, bro. I don't like you either. But we have children in my house. There are children. My wife is battling breast cancer and brain cancer. My mother has a heart condition and she's battling COPD. Like, why can't you all understand that? Why can't you all understand that when you're doing the things that you're doing, you're not affecting me? I mean, can I be honest with you? One time this guy sent me Chick fil A. You want to laugh? I ate it. One of my haters sent me Chick fil A. I ate it. I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. Okay. But the thing is that they started doing these things at like 12 o'clock midnight. They started doing these things at 6 o'clock in the morning. And they startled my wife. They startled my children. And they startled my mother. Okay. And now that shit is just not cool. And I wish that all of you could just have the common human decency to not harass children, my wife who's dealing with cancer, and my mother who has a heart condition who has COPD. But apparently you people are low lives, and most of you are, not all of you. And apparently this is where you get your kicks This is where you get your enjoyment. Harassing little children, harassing a woman who has breast cancer, harassing an elderly senior citizen who has a heart condition. Someone sent me Chick-fil-A, Zanny. It wasn't an act video. Someone sent me Chick-fil-A. It wasn't an act video. I don't lie, Zanny. It doesn't make a difference to me what you believe. Both Chick-fil-A and McDonald's were sent to me by DoorDash. Where is Lou? He's probably hanging out with Tyrone and Jamal, getting his daily protein. That's where Lou is. Where's Lou's car? See, okay. This is now what's called a good super chat. Vetted sin. $2. Okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. He gave me this $2 because he, I guess, enjoys my content. And I want to thank you. God bless you. And God bless your family. That is what's called a real super chat. It's not like these psychopaths who insult my children, my beautiful daughter. He did that from the kindness of his heart. He did that for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Lou's penthouse. I made a video actually about the house, where people donate clothing to, and all that, right by my son's school, my daughter's school. I said that's Lou's penthouse. Let me get up here. Let me see here. Do a little afternoon blues, right? I can't play songs because then it's copyright. Anyway, a little blues. Not too shabby, right? I saw a comment on Lou's video saying, "Congrats on making millions." People actually believe this. They believe that Lou has made millions of dollars. It's insane. This is a guy who has no car. This is a guy, like, here, every time Lou makes a video, this is what you say. Look, this is what you say. You see this white? You see everything's white here, right? This is what you see. It looks like he's in a halfway house. Look, this is Lou. He's like, so, let's talk about life after AMC, right? And you'll see just this white area. Like, there's no furniture. There's nothing. Like I said, Lou, show a TV, show a lamp, show anything, a dining room set, anything. Show something. This is all you see with Lou's. Every Lou video. Look. So what are you gonna do? Dog of War, what's up, brother? So vetted sin, I just want to say God bless you. Thank you for your super chat, brother. The Apefather loves you, man. The Apefather loves you. You know what's great about the piano is that, like, when you're going through stress in your life, you could just play the piano and it's just such a great way to relax. I'm not singing, man. I'm playing the piano. I like to relax. Is that okay with you, Zanny? Zanny, if there's a hot girl over your house, let me ask you a question, right? And you want to relax, what do you want that girl to do to you, Zanny? You understand what I'm saying? You unzip your pants, right? You pull out, you know what, right? What do you want that girl to do to you? What do you want that girl to do to you, Zanny? Okay. So when you ask me not to play the piano, it's like you're asking me to not get lip service from my wife. Okay. You're asking me to not get pleasure. Okay. And that is something, Zanny, I don't agree with, brother. I got to get relaxation. I got to get pleasure, brother. Listen, this is the bottom line in terms of Lou. You got a little water in me here. How you doing? A little jug of water. Lou has never displayed one single time. Forget about being a millionaire. Listen, forget about being a millionaire. Lou has never displayed one single time that he even has enough money to afford a dinner. Okay? So let's everyone's saying that Lou's a millionaire, right? Okay. Lou has not proved to the Apefather that he could go out and have an actual $300, $400 dinner. And that's why I started a new game show. I started a new game show. Okay? Chad Clifford started his game show, which is who gets more views, Apefather or Lou. I started my game show, who lives better, who eats better, me or Lou. And since I started my game show, I have officially spent $2,500 so far. Okay? I counted it all up. I spent $2,500 on food. Now, this was all within the vicinity of maybe 4 days. So I spent $2,500. And if you don't believe me, okay, go back on my last 4 days of my videos and just check everything out that I ate. Just check it all out. Check out the old Causeway where I spent 300 plus a $200 tip. Go check it all out. Hey, Father, I never seen Matt Cause go out to eat. Um, listen to me, brother. Listen to me. I understand where you're going with this. I understand, but Matt Cause and Trey's Trades, okay, they've been verified by major, major publications that they made a lot of money. So there's been verification. You understand? The only thing we know that Lou made, has the verification, is that he made $250,000. That's what's verified. Okay. But we also know that Lou had to pay back $73,000 in restitution. So you realize that, right? So you realize that the $250,000 he made, you gotta deduct 73,000 from that, right? Then you gotta figure taxes. Then you gotta figure living expenses. Then you gotta figure back and forth flights for his medical treatments because the friggin' vessels in his brain popped, and he's constantly he's in like Freddy Krueger, basements for his medical treatments. Okay, so how much of that 250,000 do you feel is left? That's what I think. Nothing. I remember Tommy's touch. It's because you can't take facts, bro. You can't take facts, WTF. The only facts you could take is that your blood pressure is so high that your effing schlong doesn't work. Okay? That's the only facts you could take, brother. That your blood pressure or blood sugar count is so high that you're what's called the limp man. You're what's called the limp man. That's the only facts you could take. So go do everybody a favor, brother. Go buy yourself some Viagra with the little money you have left. Go get some Viagra. Listen, if I got enough super chats, I would do things to benefit the apes. I would. I would 100%. See, I'm all heart. That's what you don't understand. I'm all heart. And if you really want to know the truth, I would prefer to do that. I would actually, I would prefer, rather than to just benefit myself, I really would prefer to acquire something we could all use. You know what I mean? Like the ape mansion. And I still to this day want to do that. That hasn't changed. Like, you want to know what I would probably do, in all honesty and fairness? If I got enough super chats, right? I would probably buy a mansion, literally just for all of us that, like, you wouldn't own the mansion. You wouldn't own any type of interest in it, but you would have, obviously, the ability to come and visit and party there. I just want us all to have fun, man. I want us all to party. So Zadie, here's my game show. My game show is that since Lou is a multi millionaire, I said, let's compare who's eating better. So I went out for breakfast. I had like 100 and whatever it was, $20 breakfast. I told Lou to do the same thing. He did it. Then I went out for dinner. I had like a $300 to $400 dinner. I said, Lou, you go out and film your dinner now. And I kept doing it. I did it for like 4 or 5 days in a row. Just the last day, I've been doing kind of like, a little like my wife made chicken parmesan last night. So I had some chicken parm. We had a Burger King. I had the 5 patty Whopper. Look, see, people, this is another thing that people break my balls with. It's like I'm not allowed to eat fast food. Like, so if I eat fast food, people will say I'm poor. Even though the last 4 days I spent $2,500 on food. The last 4 days I went to I'll give you an example. I went to this place called the Chart House. Now, the Chart House is in Golden Nugget. in Atlantic City. It was like literally a $400 dinner. I ordered three prime rib steaks. Each steak is like $55. Each steak. I ordered three prime rib steaks. Okay. So now here's the thing, right? Between the bill and the tip, you're talking about 600 plus, like 600 to 650 I spent there. So now the next day, I'll go to say Burger King, right? And I'll get a 5 patty Whopper. And I'll get some lunatic on the internet. You're poor, Apefather. You're poor because you're at Burger King. But I say to myself, did you not see my dinner last night at the Chart House? Did you not see the three prime rib steaks I ordered that are $55 each? Hey, what's up, Back to the Future? Ken Griffin is a glorified fucking scumbag. That's what he is. So that's like another thing that people do to me, you know. Another thing that people do to me is that if I eat fast food, if I eat pizza, they say I'm poor. Okay, people don't understand something. Listen to me. Donald Trump loves McDonald's. Donald Trump is a billionaire, right? Larry Page, Sergey Brin, the founders of Google, when they first got their first investor and incorporated Google, guess where they went to celebrate? To incorporate Google. They went to Burger King. They went to Burger King. Okay, so this concept of people who like to eat fast food makes them poor is insane. You know, Jay-Z, they asked Jay-Z, they said, what is your favorite meal? You know what he said? Peanut butter and a jelly sandwich. That's what he said, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, I love peanut butter and jelly. So why can't people who are rich or successful like fast food? It doesn't make me poor, Funky. Again, listen to me. Funky Sakota. Look at how much money I spent on the Chart House. Go back on my videos. Look, I went to the Old Causeway about 3 times. Each time it was $300 a dinner plus a $200 tip. Okay? Look at my 3 dinners at the Old Causeway. Look at my dinner at the Chart House. Okay? I spent $2,500 in the last 4 to 5 days on food, and this Mama Luke is telling me I'm poor. I would love to see any one of you do that. I would love to see any one of you spend $2,500 on food in 4 days. And you're going to criticize me. I would love to see any one of you do that. No. CC. They're not saying it's bad for my health. They're actually saying I'm poor. That's what they're saying, CC. They're not saying that when I eat, which it is bad for your health. I'm not saying it's not bad for your health, but they're saying I'm poor. I'm poor that I eat the Burger King. That's what they're saying. Well, I am addicted to food. That I do agree. I am addicted to food. Donald Trump loves Big Macs. He does. He loves Kentucky Fried Chicken too. He ate that on his plane. KFC. So again, Lou kind of commented on my video. Lou kind of commented. He said that someone was offering him, he said, to make a food challenge or a food cooking, a cooking. He called it Lou's Kitchen. If you can look up his video, it's called Lou's Kitchen. I think he was referring to me. I don't know, but I think he misconstrued the whole message. I don't want Lou to cook. I don't want Lou to cook. I want Lou to go out and spend $300-$400 on a dinner. That's what I want. And I want him to do that multiple times a week. Now, you might say, why? Because he's a millionaire, right? He's a millionaire. What's a mere $400 or $500 on a dinner for a multi millionaire like Lou? CC, anyone who eats out often isn't poor, bottom line. Exactly. American Dream, listen to me. I have money that I have set aside for my family's future. Okay. I have gold. I have cash. I have real estate. There's a trust fund set up for my children. Okay. I have bonds. There's a lot of things I have. So, do you want to know what I feel is a crime? Okay. A person that has no money, I have life insurance. Here's a crime. A crime that has a person has no money set aside for his children's future. That's a crime. And there is a lot of people right now in America who do not have life insurance. There is a lot of people in America who do not have savings. There is a lot of people in America that have nothing set up for their family's future. That's a crime. But if you do have all of these things set up, which I do, okay, and I choose to live my life to the fullest and enjoy my life to the fullest, which in my case is eating at restaurants, there's no crime in that. I have the means that I can go out and enjoy myself and eat out every day. I have the means to do that. So it's not a crime, American Dream. I take care of my family, American Dream. They have a house. They have a roof over their head. They have great education. They have a future. They have money for their future. So how is it a crime? I didn't inherit nothing. My children inherited money, not me. American Dream, listen to me. I think that you have this misconception when you say money management. Okay. I think that you have you're very confused on this subject. Let's talk about money management. Okay. So let's say you make, I'm just going to throw out a number. Let's say you make $1,000 a week. So I think this is where you get confused. Out of that $1,000 a week, how much money goes towards paying bills, right? And survival? How much money of that will go towards maybe saving or investing? So I think that's where you're going with this whole money management thing. Okay. What you're not understanding, brother, is the money I spend on food is after I pay all my bills. Listen to me. After I pay my mortgage, after I pay my utility bills, after I pay everything for my children's, education and life, and I do add from time to time, like I said, from time to time, I'll go out, I'll buy a gold coin. I'll put the gold coin in my safe deposit box. I'll throw some cash in my safe deposit box. So what you're not understanding is I'm excellent with money management because once again, I don't want to be a jerk off. What is the definition of money management? The definition of money management is to pay your mortgage, correct? To pay all your bills, right? To have some sort of a savings account, to have some sort of a future account for your children, and live and enjoy your life. So I feel I'm a fucking expert of money management. You keep saying I'm not. But let me ask you a question. If my children have over a $500,000 trust fund set up for them, right? If I have liquidity of gold and cash over $500,000, if I have over $300,000 in equity in my house, and I'm paying all my bills, and my children have a future, and I have bonds, and I'm paying all my bills, and I'm still eating out, how is that bad money management? Can you explain that to me? How is that bad money management? Zanny, we've gone over this so many times, brother. I've worked in sales for over 20 years. I don't want to keep repeating this, man. I have made a lot of money in sales. I put the down payment down on my house. I won the lottery in 2019. I won $250,000. I have residential income that comes in. Not residential, excuse me, residual income. Salud, Jindani. I have an income from bonds, the regulator. I have an income and it's building up and I constantly add to it. Okay. I have an income. I do have an income. And I have also income that comes from my sales career, from my book of business. Okay. So stop judging me, brother. Look, Funky Sakota, once again, everyone in this world has what's called an addiction to some degree. Some people are addicted to sex. Some people are addicted to drugs. Some people are addicted to gambling. Some people are addicted to cigarettes. Some people are addicted to food. I am addicted to food. That's it. I'm addicted to eating, to food. But the thing is, it's a luxury I could afford. I don't have diabetes, no. Amazing, right? I understand that, but guess the regulator, guess what does provide an income to me? My bonds and my income from my book of business from my sales career. That's what provides me my income. So let me, I'm just trying to understand this, the regulator. Listen to me. What's wrong with having cash and what's wrong with having gold? Why is that a bad thing to you? It's like you're making it seem like it's a bad thing. Why does every asset have to provide an income? There are certain assets that provide you an income, passive income, and there are certain assets that are what's called a store of value. It's called a store of value of your cash. Okay? Gold is a store of value. You understand? Other things are passive income. Like I thought you were an intelligent person. You have no video of me cheating on my wife. This guy laughs at me, Funky Sakota, right? He probably doesn't even have, listen to me, brother. The jewelry that I own is probably more than your net worth. My jewelry, my watch, my gold bracelet, my diamond pinky ring, and my chain, my cross, my crucifix, my gold is worth more than your net worth. And he's laughing at me. Listen to me, brother. Just what I wear walking around, you understand, is more than your entire existence on this planet. And you're laughing. You know it's true, bro. You know you don't have $20,000 to $25,000, brother. You don't have it. You know what it is. You're just lying to yourself. You're just a pathetic human being. My jewelry is worth more than your net worth, brother. This guy has no idea. I'm like 99.9% confident that my jewelry is worth more than your life. Okay, that's that. Now I'll tell you what. I'll up the ante. If you add my car, which is another 30,000, just my car. Okay, so you got 30,000, 25,000 in jewelry. That's $55,000. There is no way you have $55,000. It's not possible. It is not possible that you have $55,000. You don't. So now you want to go further? Now let's add my house. It has $300,000 in equity. So now you got $355,000. There is no effing way humanly possible that you have $355,000. Now, do you want to go a step further? I have over 250,000 in liquid cash. You want to go further? I have over $250,000 in gold. I have a tremendous portfolio, believe it or not. I have bonds. I have $1 million settlement coming in. And this guy's laughing at me. I have residual income that allows me to eat out every night and spend $2,500 a week on food after paying my mortgage and all my bills. And this guy's laughing at me. This guy's laughing at me. This guy probably lives in his mother's house in the basement where he eats romaine friggin' noodles every day. And he's laughing at me, this funky Sakota. Funky Sakota, listen to me. Listen to me. It's very, very simple. Anybody could say anything. You go by a name called Funky Sahota, okay? Why don't you make a video and prove that you own a $1.8 million condo? And you want to laugh? Even if you did own a $1.8 million condo, my net worth still trumps you. I still have more than 1.8 million. So even if what you're saying is true, whatever your name is, Sahota, even if what you're saying is true and you own a $1.8 million condo, I still have more of a higher net worth than you. So even if what you're saying is true, which you know it's not, even if it's true, I still beat you. John Wick snipping. Doesn't he come from a family of attorneys where they're all effing rich? What's up, Discourse? How you doing, brother? John Wick snipping made me understand that all of his relatives are freaking lawyers. Andrew Tate. I don't even know who Andrew Tate is, to be honest with you. Who is Andrew Tate? He's a YouTuber? Family's doing, brother, Discord. God bless you and your family. Thank you for asking about my family. Rich, I own 10 trucks, 20 drivers on my payroll. You want to know what's funny? If all of this was true, why are you on my live stream right now? Wouldn't you like be busy? Listen to me. Wouldn't you be busy? Like, I don't know, call me crazy. You have this big, gigantic corporation. There are people that are relying on you, okay? You have 20 drivers, and you're on a live stream talking to this big, fat Italian guy. It's something just doesn't make sense, brother. This is entertainment. I understand that, but you got a business to run. You got drivers. You got a business to run, brother. Shouldn't your priority be your business? It seems like everybody who's on my live stream is a multimillionaire. The regulator is worth about $50 million. Funky Sahota, whatever his friggin' name is, he's got a $1.8 million condo. He's got 20 drivers. He owns 10 trucks. Everybody's a multi-millionaire. Lou's a multi-millionaire. Lou made millions on GTII. Lou made millions on COSM. $57 million. But it fluctuates because of your stock holdings. I think you're an idiot. Can I tell you something, the regulator? Don't take this the wrong way. If you really have $57 million, you should be involved in real estate, brother. Bro, the stock market, bro, you're gonna wind up losing a lot of your money. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna wind up losing a lot of your money, bro. Bro, the stock market is heading for a major crash. And I'm telling you right now, you're gonna lose a tremendous amount of money. So again, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. My channel is for entertainment purposes only. But if you really have that much money invested in the stock market, you're a complete, utter idiot, in my opinion. You would be better off having that money in gold. At least gold is steady. The stock market is too effing volatile, man. Oh, look at this. Antonio Barada, he makes a comment. Listen, Lou never owned COSM or GTII. He does not have millions. That's a shocker. I'm glad you told me that, Antonio. Of course, Antonio, this is what a father says on every single video. This is what I say on every single video. And guess what? Can I take it a step further? Lou never owned AMC. Lou never owned AMC. This guy makes videos every day on AMC, every single day. He has never owned one single share of AMC. You thought I was saying the opposite? You actually think I believe Lou is a millionaire? No, I say that out of sarcasm, Antonio. I say that being sarcastic. I don't think Lou has a pot to piss in, brother. He never proved it, though. Lou never proved that he owned any AMC. Lou never proved that he had a portfolio. Lou doesn't prove anything. Yeah, I'm sure you made $60,000 today on DXF. Sure. If Lou's a millionaire, I'm Babe Ruth. That was funny. Yeah, but this is the thing. There's been major media coverage of Matt Kors and Trey's trades that has they have verified that they have made a lot of money. Like Trey, I believe, made $10 million. So there's actual proof, there's verification that Trey has made $10 million. There's no proof Lou made anything. Like I said, the only thing we know is that Lou made about $250,000 on YouTube. That I will attest to. But you have to understand, he had to pay 73,000 in restitution. He has living expenses, medical expenses, taxes. How much is left of that money? Look it up online, Funky Sahota. Look it up online, and you'll see many publications have confirmed this. Just do a Google search. Lou doesn't. He's not even on Rumble, bro. You can't even find Lou on Rumble. I doubt that they paid him a $500,000, and the guy's not even on Rumble. I went to Rumble not too long ago, and he's not even on it. So does that make any sense? They paid him a $500,000 to not make Rumble videos. He doesn't even make any Rumble videos. Crappy. If anything, they would be demanding that $500,000 back from Lou if it was really true. Because Lou makes no Rumble videos at all. What's confirmed? Sandy Savage, what's confirmed? Hey, father, you were wrong about Mike Tyson. I am sorry to say. What are you talking about? I was wrong about Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson, by the way. Can I make all of you understand something? I love Mike Tyson. I love him. I think he was the greatest heavyweight champion of the world in history. All I said is that he did go through a lot of money. He went through about $400 million. This is all true. This is not fake. Okay. But now he's making smarter business decisions. He's recovering. He's in business, in the cannabis business. He's doing a lot of other things. He's back to being worth 16 million or more. I think that Mike Tyson would have beat Muhammad Ali. If this is just subject to my opinion. I think Muhammad Ali in his prime, Mike Tyson in his prime, I think he would have beat Muhammad Ali. And I love Muhammad Ali, believe me, the greatest of all time. But Mike Tyson was one of a kind. I know Mike Tyson said that, but I think that Mike Tyson said that out of respect. He said that out of respect. Muhammad Ali was his idol. And, he's not going to ever disrespect his idol like that. When he fought Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, Larry Holmes was Muhammad Ali's last fight. And Larry Holmes, it was terrible that they didn't stop that fight. They didn't stop that fight. He kept pounding on Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali refused to go down. He refused to go down. It was the most horrible fight. I can't believe they didn't stop it. I mean, it took them so long. I mean, eventually, but they made it go too long, and I think that really was the cause of his major decline. Don't get me wrong. I mean, years and years of boxing has led to his brain damage, Parkinson's, but man, that beating he took from Larry Holmes was horrible. But Mike Tyson beat the shit out of Larry Holmes. He said, "I'm getting revenge on Muhammad Ali. I'm getting revenge." He kicked Larry Holmes' ass. Because Muhammad Ali, Antonio, listen to me, Muhammad Ali was Mike Tyson's idol. Do you understand? He loved Muhammad Ali. He respected Muhammad Ali. He's not going to disrespect him and say, "Yeah, I would have kicked your ass." That's like if I'll give you an example. That's like if I met Billy Joel. You understand? I'm not going to say I'm a better songwriter than him. I'm not going to say I'm a better piano player than him. He's my idol. Understand? I'm not going to go there. It doesn't make a difference. Mike Tyson would have beat Larry Holmes in his prime. It doesn't make a difference. Whether he was in his prime, whether he was out of his prime, Mike Tyson would have kicked Larry Holmes' ass in both cases. Now we're talking about boxing. But listen, I got to take a shower. I got to get ready. I got to go eat. Once again, I'm going to have a nice $200 lunch. I was thinking about getting something different today. We'll see. I'll make a video on it. But with that said, this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This live stream is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. God bless.